Alright, let's dive into something that's been weighing heavy on my mind lately. Imagine this, it's the middle of the night, and while most of us are sleeping, there are families in Ukraine whose lives are being shattered by missile strikes. Just recently, a child was among 3 people killed in Russian attacks near Kyiv. And honestly, this isn't just another headline, it's a stark reminder of the human cost of this conflict. What makes this really interesting and heartbreaking is how these attacks keep happening despite the world knowing about them. It's like the war has become this relentless, grinding machine that doesn't care about international outrage or diplomatic efforts. Personally, I think what many people don't realize is how these strikes are part of a larger strategy. Russia isn't just targeting military sites, they are hitting residential areas, apartment buildings, and even garages. Why? Because it's a tactic to break morale, to make people feel like nowhere is safe. And it's working. Witnesses reported hearing powerful explosions, and emergency crews had to fight fires at buildings and fuel tanks. If you take a step back and think about it, this is psychological warfare as much as it is physical destruction. One thing that immediately stands out is the timing of these attacks. They come just days after strikes across Ukraine killed 21 people. It's almost like a pattern now. Ukraine hits back, striking Russian oil refineries or vessels in the Black Sea, and Russia retaliates with civilian targets. Zelensky called these strikes a way to limit Russia's oil revenues, which they use to finance the war. But here's the thing, while Ukraine's counterstrikes are strategic, Russia's response feels indiscriminate. It raises a deeper question: is this escalation just a cycle of revenge, or is there something more calculated at play? From my perspective, the depletion of Ukraine's interceptors is a game-changer. Zelensky's been vocal about how delays in receiving anti-ballistic systems from allies have led to horrific casualties and destruction. He's not wrong. If Ukraine had more interceptors, maybe some of these lives could have been saved. But what this really suggests is that the international community's support isn't just about sending weapons, it's about timing. Every delay feels like a missed opportunity to protect innocent people. A detail I find fascinating is Zelensky's visit to Serbia right after these attacks. It's his first trip there, and it's not a coincidence. Serbia has historically had ties to Russia, but Ukraine's trying to shift that narrative. It's a diplomatic move, sure, but it also feels like a plea for more support. In my opinion, this war isn't just being fought on the battlefield, it's being fought in boardrooms, at diplomatic tables, and in the court of public opinion. What's troubling is how mediation talks have faltered, leading to this escalation. It's like both sides are digging in deeper, and the human cost keeps rising. I keep thinking about that child who was killed. They didn't choose this war, but they paid the ultimate price. It's a reminder that behind every statistic, every headline, there are real people whose lives are being upended. If you take a step back and think about it, this conflict isn't just about Ukraine and Russia. It's about the global order, about how we respond to aggression, and about what we are willing to tolerate. Personally, I think the world needs to do more than just watch. We need to ask ourselves, what does it mean when a child's life is taken in the middle of the night? And what are we going to do about it? So, here's my closing thought. This war isn't just a distant conflict, it's a mirror reflecting our values, our priorities, and our humanity. What we choose to do, or not do, will define us. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are we doing enough? Or is this just the new normal we are going to accept?